Today we're diving into 4 key methods you can use right now to get smoother playback in DaVinci Resolve. Our first and often simplest fix is adjusting your playback resolution. Head up to the Playback dropdown, and here you'll see Timeline Proxy Resolution. By default, it's likely set to full. Try lowering this to half or quarter. You'll notice the playback becomes significantly smoother because Resolve is displaying a lower resolution version of your footage during editing. Don't worry, this doesn't affect your final exported video quality. This method is great for speeding up your entire timeline if you don't mind losing some playback quality. Next up is setting Resolve's render cache to Smart. To enable it, go to the Playback menu, hover over Render Cache, and make sure Smart is selected. This intelligent feature automatically renders and caches portions of your timeline that are causing playback issues, indicated by the red bars above your timeline. Resolve will then work in the background to render these demanding sections, and once they turn blue, you'll experience much smoother playback. In case you don't want to cache everything on your timeline, setting the cache to User will only cache the clips that you've selected. Keep in mind that the render cache can take up hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes on your hard drive, so you want to periodically delete your cache to keep your computer running smoothly. Caching your clips can be a good way to edit without the need to turn down your timeline resolution. Our third tip is Render in Place. This is for those complex fusion compositions that are especially hard to play. Simply right-click on the clip in your timeline that's giving you trouble and select Render in Place. Resolve will render that specific clip into a folder and replace it on your timeline. This process may take a while, but it does ensure perfect playback. Just remember, to make any further changes to the original clip, you'll need to right-click it again and choose Decompose to Original to revert back. This technique is also good for creating short clips that you plan on using over multiple projects. Render in Place is great for tackling those graphic-heavy fusion comps. Finally, our last tip is to use Proxy Media. This method is good, especially if you're working with high-resolution 4K or 8K footage. First thing we want to do is go into our project settings, and under Proxy Media format, we want to make sure this is set to DNxHRLB if you're on Windows. And you're on Mac, set this to ProRes 422 Proxy. These are the lowest format settings, ensuring the smoothest playback. Now in the Media page, right-click your clip and choose Generate Proxy Media. Resolve will create lower resolution copies of your footage. Once generated, Resolve will use these lighter proxy files for playback in the Edit page. Now come up to this icon, make sure that Prefer Proxy is selected. And you can always switch between Proxy and Camera Original. Remember, you can always combine these techniques for the best results. Experiment with these methods to find what works best for your system and your project. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.